Hello students, in previous lecture we have discussed about the neurons and today we will discuss about what is synapse, what are the types of synapse. Here are the two types, first one is electrical synapse and second one is chemical synapse, and we will discuss also about what are myelinated and non-myelinated neurons. We have the first topic, synapse. A synapse is a region where communication occurs between two neurons or between a neuron and an effector cell. These cells can be muscle cell or glandular cell. There are the two type of cells which show synapse. Presynaptic neuron, that means a neuron that will pass first the signal, that is refers to a nerve cell that carries a nerve impulse towards a synapse, and it is the cell that sends a signal. And what is postsynaptic cell? That cell which receive a signal from presynaptic neuron. There are the three type of synapse. First one is exodendritic. Here the name represent what is exodendritic. Here the exo means axon of a neuron and dendritic means dendritic region of another neuron. Second type is exosomatic. Exo means axon and somatic means body, that is cell body of a neuron. Exoaxonic. Here the axon of one cell or neuron to the axon region of second neuron. That is, synapse is of three types, in which first transmission or first synapse related to passing of signal from axon to dendrite. In second case, the signal passes from axon to cell body, and in third case, the signal passes from axon to axon of second neuron. Here we have the diagram in which we can easily understood what is the type of synapse. Here the diagram of nerve cell. This is the part of cell body and this is the part of axon region of a neuron, and these are the axon region of another neuron and their axon terminal. In this case, the signal passes from axon to axon region of this nerve cell. Therefore, this type of synapse is named as exoaxonic synapse. And in this case, the axon dendritic communication, that is axon of a nerve transmit the signal to the dendritic region of this neuron. Therefore, this is named as exodendritic. And in this case, exosomatic means the axon terminal provide the signal to the cell body, and therefore this term is named as exosomatic synapse. We have the two type of synapse. First one is electrical synapse and second one is chemical synapse. Firstly, we will discuss about what is electrical synapse. At an electrical synapse, action potential or impulse conduct directly between the plasma membrane of adjacent neurons through the structure called gap junction. Here the term gap junction is most important for the electrical synapse. Each gap junction contains 100 or so tubular connection. Here the connection is a type of gap junction or example of gap junction, which act like a tunnel to connect the cytosol of the two cells directly. What are the two advantages of electrical synapse? First one is the faster communication and second one is synchronization. In this diagram, we can see what is electrical synapse. This is the axon terminal of a neuron, and this is the dendritic surface region of another neuron. And these are the gap junction, or we can also name as connexons. And these connexons or gap junctions having the space which allow the particle movement from this region to this side. Therefore, these gap junctions are responsible for the electrical synapse, and this is the direction through which a content or the particle moves towards the cytoplasmic region of upcoming neuron. Our second type of synapse is chemical synapse. Although the plasma membrane of a presynaptic and postsynaptic neuron in a chemical synapse are closed and they do not touch, that is, there is a space between the two neurons, and this neuron space is named as synaptic cleft. They are separated by the synaptic cleft, a space of 20 to 50 nanometer that is filled with the interstitial fluid. A typical chemical synapse transmits a signal as follows. A nerve impulse arrives at a synaptic end bulb of a presynaptic axon. The depolarizing phase of nerve impulse opens voltage gated calcium channels which are present in the membrane of synaptic end bulbs. Because the calcium ions are more concentrated in the extracellular fluid, the depolarizing phase of nerve impulse opens the voltage gated calcium 2 plus ion channels which are present in the membrane of synaptic end bulbs. Because the calcium ions are more concentrated in extracellular fluid, calcium flows inwards through the open channel. An increase in concentration of calcium inside the presynaptic neuron serves as a signal that triggers the exocytosis of synaptic vesicles. We can understood what is chemical synapse with the help of diagram easily. These are the two connected neurons, and this is the reason we can see here the junction or the connection between the two neurons. And this is the presynaptic neuron and this is the postsynaptic neuron. This is the terminal or the dendritic region of a neuron. And these are the nerve impulse that reaches to the membrane or to the channels present on the membrane. And these are the vesicles which contains neurotransmitter ball like structure, and these are synthesized by the cell body of neuron. As the synaptic vesicles consist, these move towards the axon terminal, and as the concentration of calcium ion is maximum in extracellular fluid and lower in intracellular fluid, these calcium ion channels open due to the nerve impulse, and there is the flow of calcium ion from extracellular fluid to intracellular fluid, and these calcium channels stimulate the vesicles to open or to exocytosis on their terminal region. As the exocytosis takes place, these neurotransmitters release out in synaptic cleft. This is the space between the two neurons, and here the channels are present on postsynaptic membrane, and these channels receive these neurotransmitter and change their conformation, and which allow the sodium ions from outside to inside. And this movement of sodium ions from outside to inside create potential or the postsynaptic potential, and which leads to the nerve impulse. These are some remaining points about the Chemical synapse. The neurotransmitter molecule diffuse across the synaptic cleft as we discussed in the previous diagram. Binding of neurotransmitter molecule to their receptor on ligand-gated channel opens the channel and allows the particle or particular ion to flow across the membrane. Now we are going to discuss about the myelinated and non-myelinated nerve fiber. These are the structure of two type of neurons. First is myelinated neuron, second one is non-myelinated neuron. This is the axon region of neuron and which covered by a cell type named as Schwann cell, and this will form a myelinated region. That means it covers the axon after their coiling, and from initial to terminal point the more than two neurons are covered the axon region by coiling. But in case of non-myelinated axon, there is no covering of myelinated sheath. In this case, that is myelinated axon, the conduction rate is maximum due to presence of myelinated sheath. But in the unmyelinated axon, the conduction rate is slow comparable to myelinated axon. In the next lecture, we will discuss about how the nerve conduction occurs in myelinated axon and unmyelinated neuron. Thank you.